Hello, welcome back to Flipping Pages, Stirring Sauces. Shout out to my subscribers, those of you who have liked, and those of you who have shared. Tawada. Shout out to my godson, my sons, Shakina, and my sister, Denise. That organ behind my left breast beats for all of you. Tonight, it's a very sad night. And tonight, I'm going to be speaking directly to Andrew Wholeness. I know that he doesn't have a heart, because I know that he's either a reptilian, an insectozoid, or a computer. And it is being revealed to a lot of people that he was given directions by his handlers. But a lot of people are afraid to speak out about what is being revealed to them. But I know that a lot of it has been revealed to a lot of spiritual people. But they're not saying anything because they're afraid. Well, my Creator didn't give me this spirit of fear. He was given two choices, and there are no choices at all. One of the choice was you allow us to kill a certain percentage of your population, and we will give you a certain amount of money and your life. If you don't kill a certain percentage of your population, then we take your life. And you will see that all the leaders of countries that have refused this garbage has been murdered, except one, the leader of Madagascar. And they did try to assassinate him, but you know what? He was honest with his population. He told them, he said, I was offered $10 million by Bill Gates to poison the remedy that they had produced that kills this thing. But he told his population, he was honest with his population, and when the time came, those around him protected him because he was honest about what was going on, and he refused to allow his population to be destroyed by the 1%. He said no. Magafuli said no. And the president in Haiti said no. And they've all been murdered. People can say alleged, people can say whatever. And I don't give a flying fig if they take this video down or if they don't allow it to be posted. But Andrew Wholeness, a woman is dead because of your negligence and your irresponsible actions. A woman is dead. She spoke out against what you're doing to the people of Jamaica. and somebody felt that they could just put a bullet in her head. Why? Because crime and violence is out of control in Jamaica. And you've said nothing about it. You've done nothing about it. This woman spoke out against you and she's dead. And here it is, hours later, you've not condemned that killing. You've not condemned that murder. And the person who committed that murder will get away from man. But the Creator is not asleep. He will not get away from the Creator. He felt that he could just put bullets in her head. I saw the pictures. And he felt that he had the right to be judge, juror, and executioner because you have allowed that to happen. You have brought tyranny on the people of Jamaica, and you and all of your cabinet should be charged with genocide and locked up. Am I next? You should all be charged with genocide and locked up. Because that's what you brought on the people. Tyranny. Genocide. You took the coward's way. You're willing to give up 70% of your population to save your life. What's one life for 70% of your population? And you know that I know what I'm talking about. And if I thought that you had a heart, I would try to reason with you. I'm not here to reason with you. I'm here to let the public know what is going on. And Mark Golding, you're no better. You sit back and you allow this tyrant to suppress the people. And these boys go around killing people because the government that has taken an oath to support, to protect them, is too busy protecting his own behind. He doesn't give a fat rat's rear end about the population. Well, let me tell you something. Your time is very short. Very, very short. Because the table that you spread for the nation, you will be eating from that table very shortly. Very shortly. You will be eating from that same table. What the heck kind of leader are you when a man who's worn the uniform for 30 years drives up to a drive-through and he's told, we cannot serve you because you don't have the right papers. He doesn't have the right papers, so he cannot be served at a drive-through. So who can be served? Who has the right papers? What is going on in your nation when nurses are complaining that the oxygen for their patients are being turned off by higher ups so that you can inflate the numbers for the amount of people who are supposedly dying from this pandemic? There is no pandemic. Yeah, there's a real thing out there that has been created that is killing people, but it's not on the level of a pandemic. And so people are being murdered so that the numbers can be exaggerated. I'm not afraid of you or anybody you send after me. If the Creator is for me, then no one can be against me. And if it is my time to go, then it is my time to go. Everybody wants to get to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Somebody has to speak up. The turning point in every politician's life where they choose to go right or they choose to go left. This woman being murdered today has put the nail in your coffin, because the nation is not going to sit back and be quiet like you and the official opposition has been quiet about the murders. My goodness, if you put half the effort into curbing the crime and violence in the country that you do into forcing this garbage on the people, then the crime would have to stop. But you just let it run because it serves your purpose, because you benefit from it. And like I said, you're going to have to kill a lot of people, because a lot of people are starting to see what's going on. I was sent something by someone, and I will not reveal who sent these papers or who sent this information to me, because I don't want to endanger the life of anyone. But I'll read something here. Where are your papers? Where your paper there? As in the South African apartheid system, wherein the Gentiles, that is, white Europeans, invaded and made it illegal for the people of the land to walk the streets freely, so it is in Jamaica right now, as I write, where Cain, the Chinese, Kahanese, have locked down Jamaica for 4 days of the week so that they and their enslaved blacks can move about freely to build private properties for them, while the rest of us must stay home because we do not have the papers to move about the streets. And I read this passage last week, or maybe the week before, for Horace Chang. And tonight it's being read for the nation. And it's being read specifically for you, so you know what your future holds. Thus I invoke 2 Esdras 15:43-51 upon Cain, seeds, and Babylon. Yes, Babylon must fall, and you're a part of Babylon, so you will and must fall. Our words are powerful. They've been put out there, and they're coming straight at you and your wholeness. Myself and others like me, we don't have to pick up a weapon to destroy you. Our words are enough, and your destruction is at hand. And they, the destroyers of the Gentiles, shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid. They shall come to her and besiege her. The star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto the heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her. You know what bewail means, don't you, and your wholeness? And they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. And thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore, saith God, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. And the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower. The heat shall arise that is sent over thee. Thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chastised with wounds, so that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee. That is your future and your wholeness. The other thing, and your wholeness, when you went against the JDF and the JCD or the JCF, you dug your own grave, because these men, the men that protect you now, they are going to turn against you, and they're going to turn on you, because people are waking up to what you are all about and who you are, and they are going to turn on you. Then Marcus Garvey's words will come to pass. I believe that my message is clear. And I believe you know what you have to look forward to. People, this message needs to get out there. So please like and share. Like and share and wake up. Stay out of those slaughterhouses. Israel is not a place. Israel is a people. We are Israel. We are the head. We're not the tail. We are of the house of Jacob. The Creator says, if my people who are called by my name will only turn to me. My brothers and sisters, do away with the idol worship and turn to your Creator. He said, no one will save us. And he tells us in Deuteronomy 48:11, I believe, I am your only Savior. The Creator doesn't change. He's the same today, yesterday, and forever. Look to your Creator. We are living Revelations. We're living Daniel. We're living Deuteronomy. Wake up, people. Turn away from your idol worship. And my young Jamaican brothers and sisters, you're pointing those guns at the wrong people. Murdering that woman and leaving her young children motherless, there will be a heavy price to pay for that innocent blood that you've shed. You're pointing the guns at the wrong people. You need to point them at our oppressors and those who seek to destroy us. If people could see what the Creator has allowed me to see, if people could just listen and think and use your common sense. Is anybody hearing me? Wake up. Wake up. The Creator's words will not return to him void. I wish you Baruch and Shalom.